Hey everybody, Mackenzie here at Tuckaway Pines. I'm down in the preservation station, and today I'm actually kind of going through my gardening things, getting ready to get ready for indoor planting season. I don't want to jump the gun yet, but I am kind of itching, and I just felt like I can kind of do some inventory, and I figured I'd bring you guys along and show you what we're going to be planning on growing here in the year of 2023, since this is the year of the garden. Okay, so this is the year of the garden, and kind of went a little crazy with our seeds when I went to order seeds earlier this month, and they all came. Actually, it's a funny story. So when it came to ordering seeds, I actually had to jump through a couple different websites to get my seeds. Just the rush of everything and what was in stock, and also considering prices. It's a big thing right now, is just kind of trying to save some money, but also I still wanted to get a good quality of seed as well. So I ended up, at the end of the day, I ended up ordering through M.I. Gardner, and it's a seed company that's based out of Michigan. And I also ordered some seeds through Rare Seeds, Baker Creek Seeds. They had a good variety of seeds still in stock, and also for a very good price as well for seeds, because packets of seeds are kind of expensive out there, and I honestly didn't realize how bad it was. I'm used to going to your typical store and paying, 99 cents to $1 for a packet of cheap basic seeds. But like I said, I'm trying to be a good steward of, one, supporting local if I cannot help regional. And then also I want to get good quality seeds for not only for me, but for my family as well. If I can't, go organic, I want to go at least heirloom or, things like that. So yeah, so anyway, we kind of got a little crazy with the seeds, and which is fine. And I have my little packets here. I didn't really go through them. I opened them just to kind of take a peek, and I wanted to kind of go through all the different varieties we chose. I sat down with primarily me, my fiance, and my in-laws. So we all just kind of sat down and agreed what we want to grow this year, and what we want to try, So this is it's new for us on this scale, because we're used to having a little garden with a couple plants here and there, but our goal this year is to try and grow as much of our own food as possible if we can help it. So that's all in here. But also I didn't realize it, and that's why I'm down here kind of going through all my gardening things. I got my little starter pots, and I bought some starter trays and all that. So just kind of going through that, and I came across this little box, and this is all our old seeds from back in the city. Some of them are probably not good. I mean, they're a few years old, but I feel like I can sift through them and kind of organize them and just see what we all have in here, and maybe for funsies I can grow them. I know maybe the quality, like I said before, isn't there, but I don't know. Maybe we'll have like a batch off to the side and just kind of see how they do. I'd hate to throw them all away, Kind of feel bad. I feel like I'm wasting in a weird way, even though, they're from the store. But that shouldn't be a make it or break it thing, I guess. I don't know. Maybe leave it in the comments on your opinion on like seeds and maybe how long they last, especially from the store versus from I don't know if this would be different from a supplier. So, but anyway, yeah, so I have these as well. So I guess we'll just kind of go through them all and see what we all have here, because I didn't realize I had all this stuff. I kind of took a peek. There's a lot of just random things in here. And obviously on top of what we ordered, because we ordered a ton of seeds. So, and also, not to just make it even more crazy, I have these little mushroom kits. So I'll kind of look more into those here in a little bit and get more in depth with that. Get ready to organize this. This is actually an old like tie-dye kit box I had. I figured I just kind of, this is all I just all fit at the time. So I have some chia seeds. I used to have a chia pet. Maybe I'll grow some chia seeds for fun. It doesn't have to be on a thing either, so. I have some old mullein seeds and some lichen, actually. I picked off someplace. Okay, we have so many random seeds here. Here's some seeds that we tried to save. That's something I want to get into, especially, you know, spending so much money on seeds. Yeah, it could give you a couple of years worth of food if you store them properly, but to ultimately save your own seeds, it's essentially free. It's just like that never-ending cycle of just giving. So we have some different pine tree seeds. Oh, I have some sunflower seeds as well. White cedar, jack pine, white cedar, great eastern white pine. Maybe we can start growing a little nursery here. I think these are little maple helicopters. Plant some of those. That would be nice to have a nice little like maple orchard. We're surrounded by pines though, it's crazy. Here's some jalapeno seeds from 2019, so I don't know if those are still good since they've been a couple years, but they've been in a dry spot, so I'm not sure. Variety of herbs, we'll kind of go through these. Herbs and vegetables. And then, a bunch of acorns. Maybe we can grow some oak trees too while we're at it. Kind of get a little bit of everything. Some hardwood and pine. And these are just, bulb, little pieces, the papers for bulbs. We planted bulbs in the fall. So that tells us what those were. But anyway, all my old seeds here. And I got some clothespins so I can kind of organize the categories and stuff so they're not all just crazy. I do want to eventually get like a photo organizer because I guess these seed packets fit in the little cases perfectly. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. There's actually still a couple things I need to pick up. I need to get another shelf. I want to get another wire shelf like this so I can have all my seed sorting trays. And then I need to get some grow lights and some heating pads as well. I have one set of lights and like a heat mat, but I just need some more. So, especially on the scale that we intend on growing, like in my mind it's going to be big and extravagant and great. So hopefully it's just not overwhelming, and I hope it all just works out. At least I hope we get something out of it. So anyway, we got some turnips, which that'll be interesting. We have the purple tops with the white globes, which is I would assume is your traditional turnip. I don't know any other varieties offhand. We got our corn. We got some snowbird peas. Those are good. Got a bunch of cucumbers, Burpless Beauty, Market More, and your straight eights. I like making pickles, so that's a big thing here, which, speaking of which, we got our Boston pickling. So that'll be great. Fermented pickles, I tried this over the fall and for the first time, and they turned out delicious. If you haven't tried fermenting or fermented pickles at that, so good. Definitely try it. Super worth it. And it's another way to, throw some food on the shelf, or, well, I can't say on the shelf, but maybe in the fridge. Another way to preserve your stuff. Well, watermelon and cantaloupe. That'll be interesting to try in our climate. I've grown watermelon and cantaloupe before, but that was down in Milwaukee, so it's kind of like a little subzone difference. And it was a little tricky, but we got a little something out of it, so it'll be fun. It'll be interesting, especially up here, because this is a whole new territory for us. And, you know, we're not super experienced gardeners in that, but we're, you know, we're willing to get our feet wet and get our hands dirty, so it'll be fun just to kind of see what comes about. And anyway, we got tons of peppers, bell peppers, like chili peppers. That'll be nice to have. My father-in-law absolutely loves peppers and he loves tomatoes. That's probably what we have the most of here is tomato seeds anywhere else. So it'll practically be like a tomato farm here. More green bell pepper. It's a California Wonder variety, which is, I think, is your basic variety that you get at the grocery store. Okra. We really don't eat okra, but we'll see what we do with that. And that's an older packet, so maybe it's not even good anymore. Or maybe if it is good, maybe I can find someone that'd be willing to take it. Do you guys have like seed exchanging like systems where you come from? If so, that'd be really cool if you could leave that in the comments, because why not, you know, why not? Help other people out, don't waste seeds, whatever. But we have some lettuces here too. Grand Rapids leaf, butter crunch, and black seeded Simpson. So try and grow that. That's another thing that we want to try and do is do like a succession planting where you plant like every 2 weeks of something. That way you kind of continuously harvest what you want, especially when it comes to lettuces and greens. So that'll be neat. Corn, got your peas. Okra, I'm going to kind of keep off to the side because that's a little iffy. I'm not really sure how that's going to go. I don't know if anyone's going to like it. Got tons of basil, which is totally fine because I have a little project that I'm cooking up with herbs. And I don't want to speak too soon, but I will, once it develops, and if it develops better, I will kind of talk more about it. But so yeah, those seeds will definitely come in handy in a nutshell. But I have a ton of basil. We have some dill, which Corey loves dill, and parsley. So far, I thought I had somewhere. I thought I had catnip. Oh, right here. Yep, here's some catnip as well. Just pinch those together. Oh, here's some jalapeno seeds for those peppers. Just kind of put them there. And then we got our beans. Beans. Just a bean. Here's some more peas. We got sugar snap peas. More cucumbers. A white spine. It's an heirloom variety, it says, so that'll be interesting to try. Get some heritage in there. Radishes, that'll be kind of something we won't eat a lot of, but it's something we will grow. I'm not personally a fan, but I know my in-laws are, so that'll work. Same with Brussels sprouts. That'll be kind of interesting to try. We got some green onion. Tons of flowers, so I'm gonna put my sunflowers seeds with those. We got some calendula, marigold, and a couple varieties of sunflowers because I absolutely love my sunflowers. They just make me so happy. We have a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns, honestly, like 3 packets of jack-o'-lanterns. So carve some pumpkins this fall, I hope. We have some broccoli. It is the Calabrese green. And then we have our snowball cauliflower. Those can be grouped together. We have a Kentucky Wonder whole bean. So I'll go with our beans. Corey loves his green beans as well. We have a cabbage, Erliana, and then our carrots, which is the Niantes Corliss and the Danvers Half Long. So try those out as well. And those would be something that'll be good for succession planting as well. Also, with a lot of these seeds, it might sound like a lot, especially when I start getting into the new ones. It's going to be like, holy moly, what the heck do you think you're doing? Like, what? But it's not all going to go into our main garden either. It's primarily going to go, well, I can't say primarily. A lot of this is going to go in our main garden, but we have a ton of containers, and I want to try and use as much of the space as possible by putting a lot of these things in containers. And like the carrots can go in the containers very well. I know when I purchased these seeds, I kept that in mind, so I bought some varieties that grow really well in containers. I know there's a couple tomato plants that do, I think a pepper plant. So yeah, I am trying to kind of use my space as wisely as possible. And same in the garden, like the main crop, I don't want to like have things too sectioned off. Say example, we grow corn. I want to grow my corn towards the back of the garden, and then maybe have my pole beans grow in front of that so they can grow up the corn a little, and then grow, I don't know, my lettuce up front, and like just kind of work my way down. That way it all kind of grows together, almost like a food forest. So that's the concept. We'll see how it works out. Fingers crossed. But anyway, and spearmint. I forgot about spearmint, so that'll be nice. Little minty herb. Good with like roasts and that. I like using a little bit of mint. So yeah, these are all my old seeds, and I'll just kind of leave them off to the side. I'd like to kind of keep things a little organized a bit, whether it is new or old. So, and I think I'll just kind of put everything back in that little box, because that's the best thing I have right now. So, let's get out more paper clips, or clothespins. So my beans, peas, carrots, and then we'll do like cauliflower and broccoli can kind of go together, I guess. That's picky about it. And then we'll just put the cabbage with it too. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So we will go. Let's start with this one, I guess. It's the bigger one. These are where I managed to get most of my seeds from. It actually, so there was one website that I was going through, and I had everything picked out. Actually, two websites. One, a couple things got sold out, so I had to kind of readjust and look other places. But then two, the one website I was looking at, they, I went to like check out and everything. I put all my information in, ready to check out my cart, and then I went to the shipping, put in my address to where I would like, my stuff to get delivered at my house, and it said they didn't deliver to my area. So, rural problems. So I had to kind of start over and find a whole nother website and order all my seeds through there, which it actually had worked out because one, they delivered to my house, but two, it actually was cheaper. So worked out anyway. I'm not complaining that badly, but it was just like kind of a bummer. You're in the rush, you're trying to get everything you need before they get all sold out, and it's like, nope, can't deliver. So, but anyway, this is through Am I Gardener, and probably honestly the best priced place that I saw so far with my little research when I looked up seed companies. But yeah, this is where I got a majority of my seeds, and I'm very proud, I'm very impressed. I am happy with my order. And I believe, unless it's with the other one. Yeah, that's with the other one. Okay, anyway, I'll get there when I get there. But, so yeah. This is where I got most of my seeds. Very impressed, very happy, and they had a lot of the varieties that I wanted. and that they kind of work with our area too. I try to keep that in mind as well, on top of, you know, how I want to plant these things, but also the region that I'm in. You know, if I can help it, I prefer to get something that's grown in the Midwest versus the West Coast, or, you know, somewhere, or the South, you know. So, God, there's so many seeds. It's gonna be like a mess. So yeah, I'm not affiliated with MI Gardener at all, but this is just kind of my opinion. This is the first time I've ordered from them too. Haven't had any kind of interaction with them whatsoever, except for this order here. And so far so good, honestly. The timing, got all the stuff. I know it's kind of the mad rush, so they did their best with what they had, and honestly, no complaints whatsoever. So, I'm just going to say I really love the packaging. Like, that's just really pretty. I think it's a clear picture of what it is, clearly labeled, shows you the seed count. It's an annual or a perennial, and the variety as well. It's just, I like it. So yeah, we got the Minnesota Midget Cantaloupe, and then the Sugar Baby Watermelon. And like I said, with the regional, what grows regionally, the Minnesota Midget, so that should, you know, hopefully grow best in this kind of area, this climate. So we have that. We have an eggplant. I'm not a fan of eggplant, but my mother-in-law is. She cooks with it. She's got some recipes she likes to use, so gave her, you know, bought her a little packet, so hopefully she'll, you know, enjoy that. We got a bunch of more peas, tall telephone pea, so hopefully that grows well. Here, and tall. We even have a blizzard pea, so that'll be interesting. And it's also like trying to plan like where we're gonna plant everything, you know, our garden plan. Like I said, we do have a lot of containers for the container gardening, but I got tons more basil, just a different variety. But also utilizing like fencing and things like that. So not only if I can use the corn stalks as like a trellis, but I can also use like the actual fencing of my garden to help kind of support what I'm growing. Tons of peppers, like I said earlier, we love peppers here. Probably start making salsa if we have such an abundance. But we got a New Mex Joe Parker pepper, and this looks really pretty. It's also very ornamental, but very functional as well in the kitchen. It's a Tabasco pepper. Like I said, ornamental, cute little peppers, different colors as well. And that's another thing that I'm kind of guilty of. I'm a sucker for like purple vegetables. I don't know why, I just think they look really cool, really amazing. There's even a cool broccoli I think I got. I'll have to show you if I come across it. But we got more beans, got navy beans for drying, Roma 2 beans, tons of beans. We like our bush beans, but pole beans are welcomed. Some more green onions. These are the Tokyo Long. So a different variety, which will be nice to see the difference and how those grow together. A Sunbright pepper, which is like a yellow bell pepper, maybe a little smaller. Cayenne, have that for my spices, but also for herbs as well. My little herb project I got going. More California peppers. I don't know where my pile of peppers went. Oh, over here. I should label these pins. More beans. We got a lima bean. I want to try and save them so I don't have to keep buying beans, you know. So hopefully just let those dry out and I can just save them that way. We got some beets. Actually a mix of beets. So this will be a different type of variety. We got the Chiauga, Cylindra, Detroit Dark Red, Bull's Blood, and Ruby Queen. So that'll be yummy. Here we got our melons together. think I'll do kind of like a miscellaneous pile, and that's like the Brussels sprouts and radishes and stuff. That's kind of random. Tons of lettuce and spinach, of course. Crisp head, Paris Island, romaine, oak leaf. That sounds really delicious to me for some reason, the oak leaf. So I'm really excited for that. Having fresh greens, I'm really eager. Here's some more Scarlet Globe radishes, so that'll go right there. We have 2 packets of those. Got some St. John's wort. This is actually really good medicinally. It's a very beautiful flower, but medicinally it's very good for, can be paired for ear infections. I think it's got some immune boosting properties. I think even for some wounds or like cuts and scrapes. But yeah, so I'm gonna grow that this year. Got some more dill. Gotta have that dill for those pickles. I bought a gourd mix as well for fun. I think that'll be kind of fun. But even more fun, I bought a birdhouse gourd mix. Maybe we'll dry them out and have some nice birdhouses. So got that. Kind of put those by the pumpkins. We got a bunch of onion seeds. I've never really grown an onion before. It's kind of a mystery to me. Might sound really funny. You can laugh. I don't care. But I bought some different types of onion seeds, so we'll kind of see how that goes. Hopefully good. And then, the tomatoes. I will leave those off to the side because there's so many tomatoes. We'll get back to that. We have more spinach. I'm going to put that with the lettuce. We got a Howden pumpkin, which resembles a jack-o'-lantern. So put that with the gourds. Got homemade pickled cucumbers, the National Pickling Cucumber. We even have some zucchini. Not a big fan of it. My mother-in-law likes it, so just got a packet of that. Where did my cucumbers go? Right here. Okay, this is what I'm kind of a sucker for. I was really torn between purple broccoli or was it purple cauliflower? Yeah, it was purple cauliflower or this funky, it's a Romanesco broccoli. It's a light green, but it grows in like little cones instead of a crown. So, really interested with that. I hope it tastes really good, and I hope it grows really cool like this too, so I'm excited for that. That'll be a nice little experiment. I got some broccoli rabe, Calabrese broccoli, of course. I don't know where my broccoli went. Oh, I have it with the cabbage and stuff. Got some flat Dutch cabbage, Copenhagen cabbage. It's always so good. We love our cabbage. We love making sauerkraut around here, actually. We have a nice crock we do it in. Super delicious. Actually, this fall at the farmer's market, I bought a 10-pound broccoli and, or broccoli cabbage. I bought a 10-pound cabbage, and my father-in-law actually made some kraut together, and it was actually fun. A lot of fun, good memories, and it turned out phenomenal. So, better than store-bought, I'll tell ya. But anyway, we have a Harrison carrot, which is just like a little baby carrot. We even have a royal chutney or chantenay carrot. That'll just be kind of like your typical carrot. Might have some baby carrots as well if we pull them out early enough. And like I said earlier, I'm a sucker for funky colored food, so I got a purple carrot. Gotta have that purple carrot. And like I said earlier too, I fermented some pickles, and I also fermented carrots, and that turned out delicious. Corey loves the carrots, and at the farmer's market, I got a variety of colors. You get your oranges, your orange carrots, your white carrots, your purple carrots, and I think they even have like a yellow carrot. They all taste amazing, and they all fermented really well, super good. And the colors are just fun. And again, with more colors, I got a glass gem corn, which is just like purples, blues, pinks, blacks, whites, yellow kernels all in the corn. So That'll just look really pretty for like ornamental purposes, if not eating. And then I got the golden bantam corn. So it'll be nice having a variety of corn there. And like I said, for the tomatoes, we have so many. And honestly, when I was going through the old seeds, I don't think I read off the tomatoes. We have a super beefsteak, cherry tomato, a large red cherry, aroma, gotta have your aroma, and then the Wreckers. So those are those. And then the ones I just bought are the Marglobe. Gotta have the Wisconsin 55. The subarctic plenty. So this is obviously supposed to grow in colder climates. So it's actually developed in Canada as well. So unfortunately though, the one thing is this is a determinate. I was trying to keep in mind determinate versus indeterminate. Personally, I would prefer an indeterminate because hopefully it'll just kind of keep going as long as possible. I can get more fruit from it versus a set amount. And I say set amount loosely. So we have the golden nugget because I need some color in there, and I got some, it's like a little yellow orange tomato. And we got the small red cherry, and we got a large, and now we have a small. We have the giant crimson tomato, and honestly, this one is actually a very rare seed. I only get 5 seeds with this packet because it is so rare, I guess, and I'm very excited. I hope they produce, I hope they're really good, and I'm really gonna do my best to save these seeds because of how rare they are, and maybe just keep growing them, you know, so yeah, keep that in mind too, what you purchase, what the variety really is and how rare they are, because that makes a big difference. And then last but not least for our tomatoes, for now, is the Sheboygan tomato. So this is also, you know, first grown in Wisconsin, of course, but it should hopefully do very well in this climate. So that's that for that. And then now we will get into my next order here. This one I got from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. They like have all like those cool, fun, rare, funky seeds. And I didn't get that much here. Whatever I couldn't find at M.I. Gardner, I went here for the extra seeds. And it was really cool actually. They had a thing going on, and I don't know if they still do or if this is like a thing that they just do all the time. But if you spend a certain amount of money, if you buy a certain amount of seeds or whatever, they throw in a free packet of seeds as well. And I ended up getting 2 free packets. So that's pretty fun. I don't recall, we'll get there when I look through them, what they are. But it'll be interesting kind of growing something different, something that you didn't really expect to grow. And that's kind of where I am with the okra. I don't know if I want to grow it because I don't know if I'm really going to like it, but it might be fun just to kind of grow something different, you know? So anyway, I like the packaging on these two. I'm not affiliated, whatever. This is my first time actually ordering through these guys too. So, and they, no problem so far. I'm really impressed with the delivery, the timing, the pricing is pretty decent. A little more expensive than M.I. Gardner, but not too bad compared to other websites. So, yeah, and I really like the packaging. You have a clear picture of your product, like your seed. It says what the name is, of course, clear, and it even gives you the name of the company, which is fair. So, we have some yellow onions is the first thing I got here, so I add that to the onion. A rutabaga, which I thought was kind of funky, but fun, because we do like our rutabagas. We'll actually mix it in with mashed potatoes. So when you make like real homemade mashed potatoes, we'll cut up a rutabaga just like a potato. It'll cook down just fine. It mashes up just fine. Adds a nice flavor to it, but it doesn't throw it off at all. So if you're like, give it a shot, because it's really, really good. And so yeah, we got 2 different types. We got the Marion and the Navone Yellow. So that's good there. I'll actually put that with the turnips. Sure. Alrighty, so I'll probably put the beets actually with those two. It's kind of like hodgepodge category. I don't know. So we have some jalapeno peppers. We got an orange bell pepper. So we got a bell pepper of every color. And the jalapenos. That way we can make salsa and whatnot. Ooh, cauliflower. I guess I did. I got my purple cauliflower. I forgot. I ordered that. It's called Purple of Sicily. So that'll be really cool. I think it turns white though if you cook it. That's the only thing. Oh no, it turns a bright green when you cook it. So that's even funkier. That'll be fun. Here we go. And then I just got amazing cauliflower, which is just, you know, your whitehead. And then, ooh, here's some chamomile. Have to have some of that. That's really good for like insomnia. I believe it has some immune properties as well. I'd have to double check that. I'm still kind of learning on my herbs. But I have that, and it's just a really pretty flower as well. Kind of reminds me of like baby breath or something. Here we go. Here's a nice salad blend. I was really excited to order a blend of lettuce, and this is a Rocky Top lettuce. So you have, you know, your curly lettuce, some red lettuce, some, you know, typical green lettuce. So that'll be fun to try. Celery. Got Utah tall celery, so that'll be cool to give that a whirl. Kind of a random one. I don't know where I'll put that. Some lemon balm. That's also a good herb. I believe that's also good for insomnia, amongst other things. So yeah, have that. Parsley. Giant of Italy is the variety. I got a slow bolt cilantro. And I even got some oregano. Ooh, on top of that, some sage, broadleaf sage. So we got all the herbs here, I guess. I forgot. Ooh, some nice marigolds. Oh my gosh, the picture on here looks beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just like a lava sunset or something. It's gorgeous. But anyway, actually marigolds, I have another packet of marigolds here in my seed pile, my flower pile here. These are very good for keeping away mosquitoes, pests, I guess, like rabbits and stuff. They don't like marigolds, is what I've been told from a lot of people. So definitely going to be planting a ton of these around all my garden beds and all my pots and stuff like that. So give it a shot, because that will come in handy. And then finally, these two seeds are the free seeds that I got for, you know, ordering what I did order. And it's kind of funky, very different. I have a bok choy, bok choy Hidu Tiny. Very cool. It's a cute picture, really is. Little boy's really cute. But I just don't know what I would do with it. I've never had bok choy before. I'll have to start looking up recipes. Do you guys use bok choy? Have you used it? What do you use it for? Maybe send me some recipes in the comments. I don't know. That'll be fun. And then this one also is definitely different. It is a radish, but it's the Japanese wasabi. And I don't know if it's the wasabi that I'm thinking of, but that sounds really spicy. So maybe I'll have to find a market for wasabi. I don't know. But yeah, let me know about that too. Wasabi there, Japanese wasabi radish. Anyway, so yeah, these are my seeds here. It's really exciting actually, kind of seeing them all out together now, and kind of thinking about what I want to plant, where I'm going to plant, if I want to plant certain things, how they're going to turn out, because I really don't want to waste anything. I really want to use what I can, preserve it if I can, cook with it if I can, and if I can, maybe gift it to somebody who wants some, or I don't know, maybe get a table at a farmer's market or something. I'm not really sure, but it'll be really fun to see, and I hope you guys really, enjoy this journey as much as I am. So, yeah. And another thing, like I said earlier, is these mushroom grow kits. I'm really curious on how these are going to work out, how much it's going to produce. Have you guys used these? It's kind of like a one-time deal kind of thing, like you can't reuse it, right? I don't think so. But I'll definitely get my feet wet because I've never grown mushrooms before at all. I'm actually kind of learning about different types of mushrooms. This come springtime, I'd like to get out, it's coming into springtime soon here, but I want to get out and get to foraging for certain mushrooms and different kind of plants and herbs and stuff. So kind of get out there, get in the wild, get in nature, and just kind of educate myself a little more on what kind of food's out there for us. So yeah, this year will be definitely a very fun and exciting year. I'm really eager to get it going, but I don't want to miss out on it. I don't want to rush through it because I'm so eager. I want to be able to enjoy the journey as well. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoy this journey as well too with me. It's not alone for the ride. But yeah, even if things don't work out, at least we can learn from it and kind of grow on from next year. So yeah, this is the Year of the Garden. Corey is eager to get chickens because of our current egg status with the country and all that stuff. I don't want to get into it too much, but I think for him, it's kind of the year of the chicken. He wants to keep pushing for it, so I'm not telling him no, but I'm telling him, for me, this is the Year of the Garden. For him, if he wants it to be the Year of the Chicken, that's on him. If he wants to get a coop and get all the things set up, so be it. I just gotta learn about chickens now, on top of gardening. But it'll be fun, it'll be exciting, and I'm gonna try and keep you guys along for the ride as much as I can, if I can, and keep you guys in the loop. And yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be fun. Try and have fun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little kind of spur of the moment video. Just kind of going through what I'm going through with my seeds and the rough outline of what I have planned here. I think I'll do a more, I don't want to say structured, I'll do another video when I have things set up. Like I said, I want to get another wire shelf. I think I'm going to set it up over here, set up my trays, set up my heating mats. I think me and my father-in-law are going to, because he's eager to get planting as well. So I think we're going to kind of do that together, and I'll bring you guys along too, and we'll plant our seeds and get all our little stuff set up, and we'll kind of plot out our garden, get our pots ready, and figure out what we want to put where, because that's coming up quick. I feel like this spring's gonna kind of sneak up on us. It's been a relatively mild winter as far as like the amount of snow goes, and the past few weeks has been kind of where it's warm during the day, cool at night, so things are slowly melting off. So the ground, I don't know, the ground isn't really thawing yet, but in due time, and I just want to be as prepared as I can be, because I feel like every year, as eager as I am and as ready as I feel, it's like, oh, there we go, time to plant now, and I'm just not ready yet. So this year, I'd like to just nip it in the bud, pun intended. So I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to clean up my mess here, and I hope you guys really enjoyed. I hope you guys are getting ready for planting. Please let me know in the comments, like, where are you about? So you're kind of where I'm at, like, eager but not ready, unorganized. Just let me know, and yeah, please like on the way out, and don't forget to subscribe to see what all these seeds turn into this summer. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.